Yeah, so I'm back doing more, well, these videos. Since these are the Among Us, or is opening at users actually is still going to be here. I know just somewhat talk about, like, Easter stuff, mostly enough. There's, buddies. One thing, basically, showing on my FNAF show, because I do have some plushies that are actually, well, anyway, and most of this is Bonnie, and also like that. That's not wasting time, and just start video showing. Okay, basically, on my coolest FNAF shelf, also when you live sound like this, but probably I feel a bit better, but anyways, so, the Plush I'm going to talk about is this guy, here's this Plush, and that is, of course, the ugly, old FNAF, I guess, keychain plush by Shanty. Yes, I told you it's actually by, Shanty. Now, if you all actually don't know, or actually don't know, I'm actually going to show you what I'm talking about. See? Shanty, by Shanty. Told you, that Shanty actually made something like this. All Fat Mojo. I gotta find how I think my project made the Betty much. These guys right here. Because as well. Very inconvenient. And yeah, basically bamboo is about this kind of stuff. Oh, of course, back to the video. Okay, so yeah, finally show you what I mean. So basically this is based on one of my old, FNAF plushies. And this is basically how it's all officially. And I know my first FNAF plushie, it's custom, but talk about those. These are bugs. But if it's just going to talk about these instead. And I'm not so. Look, as plushies based on the character from games, it's not really great. Also, this comes stage from the hand, from the back of the head, and yeah, it's basically an old, very old plush. Body plush. Of course, I do have basically the next plush that be the Funko Pine plush, and besides having a tail, it's actually pretty solid. I think this plush is definitely somewhat better than this one, and as it's still pretty solid. Not gonna lie, it's might be a little stain right there, but as forgiven. It's kind of forgiven at this point. I also have Sponge Ball, so, but I like this, it's a SpongeBob. Actually, this one is a SpongeBob. This one. Okay, you can tell since my stuffed banjo is on top of it, but actually, it was an easy, plush. Anyways, back to this guy. Now, besides the tail, I know it's still a pretty decently solid plush. It's, of course, old. Yes, it's a somewhat old plush, but yeah, I kind of like it at this point. And so I actually do somewhat. I mean, I use this and that in my plush videos, but it actually was at least this one as well. Well, it's basically this was time I actually don't really have this, but I got this plush at Hot Topic and the Chica plush, like there at GameStop. That's plush. So basically, the next, of course, this plush is still pretty solid as well. Well, also, next plush is my custom fanny plush, because by using the official Funko fanny plush, and yeah, I think I did a good job on this plush. It's because a custom handmade plush of fanny from Plush. And look, add a plush. Look, basically, add a plush for character fanny from the Plush is pretty decently solid. Actually, I feel make it actually more game accurate and stitching detail, more game at no time, and stuff like that. and it's based on Game Dragon Plush, and of course the official plush was decent, okay. Well, it's not really bad, it's not really good, it's just meh. But at least I make it somewhat better, like everyone else does. Now, next plush is, but ugly old and line showing from the very bonbon. Yeah, basically the only reason why I'm showing this is showing you the font type very plush because I have a little bonbon here, bonbon, and it's alright, I guess. Still sucks when I get an actual bonbon plush instead we have giving out generic pink color of this kid, not bonnet. I still freaking despise and hate, because, yeah. But yeah, the font type very plush is decent. Eh. In my opinion, I think the location plushies are underrated based on underrated as hell because, like, I actually don't have problems with these plushies as much as most that are collected as well, but also basically Easter special, yes. And, like, as plush, it's decent, I guess. As plushies. Okay, before we just, okay, it's basically, well, I usually talk about plushie, but I was going to just on top of some other stuff, really. Figures, like Lumi keychain, Bonnie keychain, Springtrap keychain, Bonnie figure, and Springtrap figurine. That's basically all. But before I continue talking about some stuff on my Smash show, I think it's necessary to look at my Sonic shelf. Mostly, because the little Sonic bootleg Sonic X figure. And the romantic cream figure as well. That's kind of all the cream figure I own. So yes. Okay, so back to the FNAF shelf. So this figure FNAF figure I'm gonna showcase is the 2020 reissue of Bonnie, and it's decent, okay. Now I'm still besides the upper teeth and purple eyes. But yeah, it's a pretty solid looking action figure of Bonnie from FNAF, but I think Funko did a pretty okay job. There's always something in the far future might actually top some, Funko with the. Actually, far future might actually top of some FNAF. Might actually, do a collection video, double any FNAF thing I have for now. So yeah. And this is of course here's the most underrated FNAF figure, that's Springtrap. I mean, look, it's not bad. It's very decent figure based on Springtrap. Like it does have. I mean, the colors can be that way game active, but it still look like Springtrap. Still Springtrap like. It does have the detail. It's still Springtrap. It's still is the Springtrap. Now. Okay, so now we finish off talking about the figures. Now we do the type of plushies. And the last one, I guess, the last one I'm going to know about is a bootleg. Yep, a bootleg plush of Springtrap, and it's a bootleg cut of the Funko Springtrap plush that I do not have. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with this plush. I mean, it's plush around my house, and honestly, it's actually pretty solid bootleg plush. Like the detail is pretty solid. I actually really like Dave, and such a pretty solid looking bootleg plush of Springtrap. Yeah, pretty solid. Anyways, so there's all the figures and plushies of Easter little bunny / rabbits, Easter bunny characters, and yeah, I don't have that much figures / plushies of these characters. Like, okay, so like with Cream, I only have 2. One was a bootleg, and the other one was a little metal metallic metal figure. And that's basically it. I mean, so yeah, basically it. That kind of stuff. I'm just going to feel right here, feel with something else, which means go. I'll see all people in that field, which means subscribe. Stay tuned and happy Easter.